city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one's complete, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block from the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Taking a deep shot here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pitting at their own 8. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go. Lions.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 3rd down. They need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march in enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Go. Here we go. 19, Charger. 19, hurt.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Handoff here to Jacobs. It's inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Shotgun snap here to go. To the right, he's got to Slom. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there. Goff to the air now. That's complete to Slom. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a draw play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapsed all running lanes as soon as he got the ball.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on. Cowboy!
He's got it on the bootleg. He's got it right side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Okay, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
Looking to throw here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 average. 60 average. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Packers send out their punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Goff on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast. Goff on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Now Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. All set now. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Room into the secondary. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it?
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Ready?
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing on second. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. It's on the turf. Falls out. He lost it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Okay.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Come on.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Trey Tucker to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. That one finds his man, likely. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Trying to work quickly now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Setting up to throw. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. It's Golden. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The offense headed out now for Detroit. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Riley Moss with that tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Underneath. It's Gibbs. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. To the right to hold him by Laporta. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. From the red zone now. Complete left side. It's just long. And he'll go down. They're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front to the benefit of that secondary.
Go! 60 Eagles!
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. We've set it down from 37. From the gun, a carry by Williams. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They kick the running back in motion. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Goff now on 3rd down. 3 inside the 30. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Bigsby. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go. Hot 70, hot 7.
Looking to throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
7 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Back on 80. Go, Riggs, go. Go, Street. Riggs, Riggs. Street, Street.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delayed game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Throwing it again here. He put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Cowboy 80.
They are throwing it again. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Trying to work as fast as possible. Desperation time here. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They're going to pass it here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Marking 18. Trap 50, trap 50.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that scramble's going to pick him up a first down, but it looks like he might have had a little too much help. He got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Again, they were pretty happy. It goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's running with it. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Throwing now. He loses the football. The Lions get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. That call going against the offense. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield, this fine, St. Brown. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take nothing.